It's a Sunday afternoon in the south of France. Time to take in the sunshine, enjoy a pastis or two and relax maybe. Not a bit of it. Welcome along to round 8 of the Formula 1 season in 2019. This is the port of Marseille. We're just up the road in Le Castellet, the circuit Paul Ricciardo. Hamilton then in place on the grid as George Russell makes his way around the final turn, 386 metres from pole down to the first braking zone, and Ferrari start this race 123 points behind Mercedes in the Drivers' Championship. Valtteri Bottas 29 points behind Lewis Hamilton. We've got 5 lights ahead of the drivers. It's lights out and away we go. The Mercedes get away well. Lando Norris starting well, already up towards Charles Leclerc, pulling out his Carlos Sainz to make a move on Max Verstappen. It's Hamilton out in front from Bottas, and Leclerc wheel to wheel goes Sainz and Verstappen through the first corner. Norris just has to concede. Sebastian Vettel making a move there on Pierre Gasly in the Red Bull. He got a really good launch. There's Antonio Giovinazzi looking for a move past Gasly. He can't make it. Sebastian Vettel stays ahead of the Red Bull as well.
But onto the back straight, and certainly the front of the pack pretty clean, whilst it being side by side as well.
And there goes the McLaren of Carlos Sainz into the chicane, looking to make a move on Max Verstappen. McLaren all over that Red Bull in the opening corners.
Bit of history between Sainz and Verstappen, isn't there, from their days at Toro Rosso?
Two former teammates who didn't really see eye to eye when they were down at Toro Rosso, and they're seeing wheel to wheel at the moment as through Scene corner we go, and now down towards Lavose on the inside line. Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz giving it absolutely everything, with his teammate Lando Norris just behind by about 3 or 4 car lengths. This is George Russell taking the bold route round, and that's how that bollard got removed.
He luckily, I think he hit it with his front tyre, didn't he, rather than the bodywork.
Bits of polystyrene absolutely everywhere. Sebastian Vettel makes that DRS advantage look very easy once again, and after getting past Lando Norris, he's now got past Norris's teammate Carlos Sainz, and from 7th on the grid he's now up to 5th and chasing after Max Verstappen.
Yeah, there's no point losing a lot of time fighting a car that is going to pass you.
As we ride on board with Daniel Ricciardo, he's got DRS against Pierre Gasly. He's got warmer tyres as well. Gasly goes to the left-hand side of the circuit, and Ricciardo pulls to the right and pulls ahead of the Red Bull as well. And another easy move with the DRS assistance. It has to be said, Daniel Ricciardo's pulled off plenty of great moves over the years, a lot more spectacular and more difficult than that. As Max Verstappen comes into the pits.
Opposite to Verstappen, watch out.
Opposite to Verstappen, they tell Sebastian Vettel. So Leclerc comes in. .7 seconds he was stationary for. His teammates gone past and down towards the first corner, but of course Seb hasn't stopped yet. Charles Leclerc now has.
They pit Bottas first to cover off whatever Ferrari are doing with Vettel and Leclerc, which is a smart strategy at the moment.
And this is to get Valtteri Bottas in to try and keep him ahead of Sebastian Vettel. George Russell then running in 18th with Kevin Magnussen behind him, but neither of the Williams cars have pitted yet. Hamilton is pitting, as you can see. White stripe, hard compound tyre goes on. He had a very comfortable advantage indeed over his teammate Valtteri Bottas.
It hasn't really paid too many dividends, although he's got slightly newer tyres to the end of the race. We're not expecting that to be a massive advantage, we'll find out. But I wondered if they were actually trying to get in amongst Hamilton and Bottas and just disrupt their progress in some way.
Daniel Ricciardo and Romain Grosjean getting wheel to wheel. through the chicane. Grosjean goes off the track, comes back alongside Daniel Ricciardo, but Ricciardo should have been out clear of the house, and he is. Ricciardo stops, Grosjean hasn't. That's why these two cars are battling at the moment, but it's clear, isn't it, that Grosjean is really struggling for grip.
Okay, now we're managing a small issue. We cannot use DRS even if it's available. We cannot use DRS.
Like if I work or I'm not allowed?
You're not allowed.
I'm having really bad upshifts, really aggressive upshifts.
Okay, Lando, this is part of the problem we're managing. There's nothing we can do right now. Deal with it the best you can, mate.
Okay. Alright.
So that tells us then that it's a hydraulic issue.
And Fiat is down in 15th place, and that car ahead of him is his teammate Alex Albon. The two Toro Rosso drivers really going for it. Medium compound tyre for Fiat, hard compound tyre for Albon. Looks like the medium is going to give a much better traction for the Toro Rosso driver from Russia as he goes round the outside and seen. They're going wheel to wheel into the Bose, and he just has to concede for a moment. But as Albon goes a bit deep, Fiat got interested once again. That's a great little scrap that's going on there. Charles Leclerc gaining on Valtteri Bottas. It might have been calm 5 laps ago. It certainly is not going to be calm in the cockpit now for Valtteri Bottas. 0.8 of a second the gap.
He had to work his way past the traffic of Sergio Perez and probably lost a bit of time. I'm just trying to see up ahead. I think he'll be fine into this one, but I was just trying to see up ahead. Yeah, he's fine there into turn 8. But where is Norris? I'm more interested in that.
Well, Norris is coming through and he is still just about ahead, I think. No, Daniel Ricciardo's got him. Daniel Ricciardo has got Lando Norris.
You're watching the wrong fight.
As Lewis Hamilton comes towards the final few corners, Valtteri Bottas keeps Charles Leclerc at bay. Daniel Ricciardo and Kimi Räikkönen and Nico Hülkenberg have all got past Lando Norris. That is heartbreaking stuff for a man who wanted to finish 7th. He's going to finish 10th. No heartbreaks though for Lewis Hamilton, who wins the French Grand Prix from pole position, and he's led every single lap. He's also got the fastest lap as well. Hamilton completes a very good day as Charles Leclerc makes a move on Valtteri Bottas into the last corner. Can't get past the Mercedes. It's a 1-2 finish for Mercedes here in France. They're 50th in Formula One. Ferrari get the podium through Charles Leclerc 3rd for the 2nd weekend in a row. Lando Norris, poor Lando Norris, getting caught by 3 cars on the final lap as Sebastian Vettel continues to push, but he's not set the fastest middle sector, and there's a yellow into sector 1 where the winners are just starting their parade lap. Can Sebastian Vettel take away the extra point from Lewis Hamilton and get the fastest lap? He crosses the line. Now he does. It is not the Grand Slam for Lewis Hamilton. It is a fastest lap for Sebastian Vettel.
Yeah, we were watching the fight that I think this is it.
Yeah, into the chicane.
Outside. Oh, it's tight though.
He's got all 4 wheels off the track again there.
Same trick he played on Roman Grosjean, but then, look, Norris goes off the track as well. They're all at it.
And now Kimi Räikkönen's come through. Now he's got all 4 wheels off the track again. Hülkenberg's getting involved with that. I would suggest the stewards are going to take a look at this as well.
Picked up understeer on his way into turn 8, but look, if the stewards want to stick by the rules, like we saw in Canada...
Well, he's rejoined the track and forced Lando Norris off.
Kimi Räikkönen does nothing wrong. He's guarding to the edge of the circuit, but he gives him room in the end.
Well, he gets through in the end to Daniel Ricciardo, but the interesting thing to me there is Ricciardo's gone deep into the chicane, and well done, he does deserve driving the day. Absolutely.
A tough drive. He went from the hunter to the hunted at the end. He was on the attack, had the speed all race long against Carlos Sainz, his teammate, and then the car starts to go wrong, and he handled it beautifully, I must say, until that very last lap. There's not much else he could have done.